What are some of the best promotional sets that LEGO has ever made? Let's find out. Hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Daily Weekly Builds, the channel where we cover everything LEGO. Now before we get into this video, I do just want to quickly say a massive thank you to Brickset.com. Without them, this video wouldn't be possible. They provided all the information and pictures for this video, so a massive thank you to them. They're legends. The link to their website will be down in the description. You can find out more or less everything you ever need to know about any LEGO set ever created. I'd also like to mention, please consider subscribing. We are currently on our way to 300 subscribers on that long old journey to 1,000, so any little bit of support would be appreciated. And while you're at it, give the video a like. Now with that out of the way, let's get into my top 10 list. Coming in at number 10 is the Luke Skywalker's Lightsaber. This is set number 40483. It has 173 pieces, 0 minifigures, and was available through November to December of 2021. Now you got the set with the purchase of the LEGO UCS 8080, and the current aftermarket pricing is about £100 to £130 on Bricklink. So why is this number 10? It's, in my opinion, a really nice display piece that goes well with the earlier released Yoda's lightsaber set. The build is nicely detailed and even includes a nice little Easter egg of a brick-built Kyber crystal. However, I do feel as though the inclusion of an exclusive Luke minifigure might have made the set more worth the £700 entry fee. As mentioned, it's a nice display piece, but just a little boring in my opinion. And the aftermarket price of over £100? No thanks. Coming in at number 9 on this list is the Roman Chariot. This is set number 6346105. Quite a long set number. It has 127 pieces, has 1 minifigure, and I couldn't quite find out if this is still available, but the obtainability of this was with the purchase of the LEGO Colosseum, and the aftermarket pricing is about £35 on Bricklink. The Roman Chariot is one of those gift with purchases sets that you look at and you think, why? Why did they not just make this a standard purchasable LEGO set? It's a great little thing, packed with some lovely detail on the card itself. The minifigure, while it could have been better, is a welcome inclusion that really ties the set together. But the horses, if you can even call them horses. I don't understand what LEGO was thinking here. While the regular LEGO horse piece is probably more expensive to produce, surely they're spending more producing 2 of these brick-built monstrosities. And I personally would have taken 1 actual horse figure than 2 of these things. Coming in at number 8 on the set is actually a collection of sets, and that is of course the LEGO Star Wars miniature scenes, or vignettes, or whatever you want to call them. Now, I don't have an exact set piece for these, because obviously we're talking about 4 individual sets. I don't have exact pieces, because they're all different, and none of them came with any minifigures. Now, again, I can't give you an exact year of when these were available, but generally they were available between May the 1st and May the 5th, as they were May the 4th promotions. I believe all of these were free with purchases exceeding £85, and the aftermarket pricing is pretty reasonable at around £15 to £35 each, brand new in box. Okay, so I know people for whatever reason hate these vignette style sets with a passion, but there's something about them that really speaks to me and what I love about LEGO. They're unique and creative and look amazing on display. While I know a lot of people would rather some sort of exclusive minifigure, I'd much rather something like this. Personally, I think the original 85 entry fee is not a steep price to ask for these sets at all. While I only own the Endor set, all of these are just stunning to me, definitely ones I'm looking to buy in the aftermarket. Coming in at number 7 is the Train's 40th anniversary set. This is set number 40370, had 188 pieces, came with one minifigure, and was available in March 2020. You got it set by any purchase exceeding £99 through Lego, and the aftermarket pricing is around £23 brand new in box. So this is a great set, and it's a near brick for brick remake of the original 7810 push-along steam engine, which was released in 1980. While the design is minimal to replicate the style of those vintage sets, it's a lovely replica, perfect for fans who had the original and for those who have sought after it since its original release over 40 years ago. Unlike the original, it comes with a small display base, which in my opinion is only really included to bump up the piece count and make it an eligible gift with purchase, but it is what it is. The minifigure again is an almost perfect recreation of what came in the original set, and it's definitely a welcome inclusion that makes this whole thing feel more worthwhile. Now, on to number 6, which our very own Bradley here on the channel will probably find very controversial, as I know it's a sought after and favourite set of his.
It's just so nice, like,
But it is the Ideas Sailboat Adventure. Set number 40487 came with 320 pieces, 2 minifigures, and was available through August to September 2021. You got a set with any purchase exceeding £200, and the aftermarket pricing is around £20 brand new in box. Now, this is a really nice display piece that would complement any Lego ocean themed mock. The inclusion of 2 dolphins is also very generous and a lovely addition. The life jacket piece is a great inclusion and really helps sell the idea of the set being out at sea. But it's just that £200 price point. It just doesn't do it for me. The build itself I find a little plain, but then again I'm not really sure what they could have done at this scale. But overall, I do really enjoy the set, and it's one that eventually I'd like to pick up. Number 5 on our list is the Ideas Space Rocket Ride. This was set number 40335. Came with 154 pieces, 1 minifigure, and was available through June to December 2019. The set was available for free with purchases of over £100 and goes for around £20 brand new in box on Bricklink. Man, I love this set. I couldn't tell you what it is I love so much. It feels like such a lovely little gift with purchase. The build is great, and the fact it can actually move, it's amazing. The colour scheme feels fun and inviting as any fairground ride should, and would be a welcome inclusion alongside bigger sets such as the roller coaster and Ferris wheel. The minifigure isn't too bad either, and the inclusion of the printed 1x1 round tiles as coins is inspired. The price of entry to the set is extremely reasonable in my opinion, and honestly one I wish I'd paid when the set was available. Coming in at number 4 is the Amelia Air Tribute. Set number 40450. Came with 200 pieces, 1 minifigure, and was available from March to December of 2021. The set was free with purchases greater than £100, and it goes for around £18 brand new in box on Bricklink. Now this is a weird one. I don't really know much about planes or history of them, but again, there's something about the set that just speaks to me. Maybe it's the colour, the overall design of the vehicle, or just how it looks on display. It's an absolutely lovely set. And the inclusion of the Amelia Earhart figure, such a welcome inclusion. I think for the piece count and the exclusive minifigure, the original asking price of £100 definitely is too far from what I think this set is worth. On to number 3. Harry Potter Diagon Alley. Set number 40289 has 374 pieces, 1 minifigure, and was available through August 2018 to December 2018. The set was free with purchases above £80, and you can get it for around £65 to £70 brand new in box on Bricklink. Okay, it's no secret I'm a sucker for miniature models at this point. The detail they've managed to include in such a small form factor is admirable. An inclusion of a, as far as I can tell, exclusive Ollivander minifigure is such welcome inclusion. The colour scheme is phenomenal and stands out on a shelf. And while the builds selected are a little different to that of the full-size Diagon Alley, it's still a great companion piece to that set. My only real issue with it, it's just too flat. If they'd bolt out the back slightly in a similar way to the mini modular set, I'd definitely be more interested in picking this one up on the aftermarket. But if I find it for cheap, best believe I'll be getting it. Coming at number 2 on the list is the Buildable 2x4 bricks. Now again, this is another joint category, I guess, like the Star Wars miniatures were. I couldn't quite remember how you got these sets or find any information about that, but they go for around £12 to £30 on Bricklink depending on the colour you're after, and I believe they were released about a year apart from one another. Now, while many people would see this as a cop-out for a gift with purchase, it's exactly the type of thing that I love from LEGO. Beautiful display pieces that a bit of a wink and a nudge to LEGO fans. It might seem boring to some, but to me, it's exactly the type of thing I want from a LEGO gift with purchase. A creative, unique set that we otherwise may never have seen. LEGO has made these bricks easy enough to recreate in other colours, and that's definitely something I'll be looking into doing myself. Although, having the LEGO logo printed on those 2x2 round tiles would have made the set a little bit more desirable just for those exclusive pieces, but it would have made your own mocks harder to create. Now, coming in the first place on this list, it's a set that I forgot existed, and it is the Ideas Vintage Car. Set number 40448 came with 189 pieces, 2 minifigures, and was available through January 2021. Got the set free with purchases exceeding £85, and the aftermarket pricing is about £17 brand new in box. What is there to say? It's just stunning. LEGO took the original Ideas submission and recreated it almost brick for brick. Now, of course there are exceptions. The chrome in the original Ideas submission has been swapped over for a light bluish grey, due to chrome no longer being available. And the windscreen. They've changed it from a trans clear piece to a trans light blue one? Why? In my opinion, the original windscreen looks far better and makes it feel more like an actual car and less like a toy. The colour choice of dark turquoise is a perfect contrast to the white, which might be me being biased as dark turquoise is my favourite colour of LEGO. And the entire model feels like it's been taken out of the 1950s. The minifigures, for what they are fantastic. And is it just me, or does it feel like there's some Grease inspiration here?
This car could be systematic.
Overall, a beautiful model, and one I'll definitely be picking up on the aftermarket. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There is my list of the top 10 promotional sets that LEGO has ever done. Now please bear in mind this is just my opinion. You're more than welcome to disagree, or you might agree completely. But at the end of the day, that's what LEGO's all about. We all have our own opinions and things we love. You might like Technic, you might like Friends, you might like Dots. Whatever you like, it's what LEGO's all about, inclusivity, and that's why we love it. So thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe. We are currently on the journey to 300 subscribers, on that long journey to 1,000, and we'd greatly appreciate if you subbed. Remember, keep building, keep happy, and have a good day. Bye.